This is a review food with Brittany and Alice. Can you hold it?
We're reviewing Ray's Big Cup potato chip. Reese cups.
All right, so this is a crispy chip. Trying to find a chip piece here. Surprisingly, like moist and crunchy inside. Oh, maybe like that. No.
I was worried that the peanut butter filling would touch the chip and make it not as crunchy. But in my half that I tried, there was a good crunch.
It reminds me of Pop Rocks.
Butterfinger.
Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks, I
It's
agree.
just popping.
Popping. But you
It's
know
like-
how like a Butterfinger, not a Butterfinger, a crispy crunch, it's like a little bit crunchier.
Mm-hmm.
The
Do you
peanut
think
butter.
anyone has ever found a full chip?
I don't know, but the peanut butter texture layer, when it's around a chip, makes it a little bit harder. So we compare.
All right, let's compare it to a regular Reese.
You gotta.
Should we cut this one in half too?
Yeah,
Well, I have to.
we should
I have to.
compare the size. They have king cup size regular Reese's at the store. I just decided to opt out and get the regular sized ones because 2 packs of regular sized ones were cheaper than 1 pack of king size.
And we also didn't know we were going to be doing a science experiment later, so.
Yeah, that's so true.
All right, could you?
No, this is your half over
No,
here.
but we need to show them side by side.
Oh.
That's crunch. Ooh.
Oh, it crunched a lot harder when we cut into it. It's hard to
Nice.
see. There we go.
Compare.
Look at that. You can see the big pieces of Crunchable.
Yeah.
Little chips in there.
That one's a freaking softie.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh. It sounds smooth.
It's like crunchy peanut butter versus smooth peanut butter,
You know what?
right?
Which one do you like more?
I think this one's saltier.
Yeah,
The chips taste a bit saltier.
but I
I
like.
like the texture of it more.
I do like. I feel like it'd be harder to eat like 10 of these cups.
Because
you'd be more conscious. Yeah. Like they go down slower, and you get to enjoy it more.
In your mouth.
Yeah.
Like, if you bit right here, it would taste like a regular Reese cup. If you bit right here, it tastes like a crunchy Reese cup.
But it takes like
It's
longer
more
to
variety.
eat these, though, kind of.
Yeah,
Right?
because you're exploring the different textures and varieties in your mouth.
Yeah, I would go. This rules.
You should.
Yeah, that drools. Actually, you know what? This should be drools because we're drooling over it. And then that one still rules, but what would be the bad? So this would be like still good, or like this is awful now. Rules, drools,
Drools, I was thinking like dry is the opposite of drooling.
drool.
But I don't think that sounds right.
Dry's always bad. Dry cookies, and then there's like
is good.
moist. Moist is way better than dry.
For food, yeah.
Oh yeah,
For food,
Well,
100%.
even vaginas. So everything. Food and vaginas. I can't think of anything else, so.
What else is moist that's not food or vaginas? I'm trying to think about it. I would say some climates are not better moist than they are dry. Some places are like too moist. Like if I lived in the rainforest or I could live in Calgary and Calgary's more dry, I would choose dry. I don't want to live in a sweat box in the rainforest with my hair getting curly every day because it's so humid.
Yeah, but then you don't have to style your hair anymore because it's curly all the time. No effort.
To do their hair.
Some people don't dip their dry ass cookies in milk. They prefer crispy, dry cookies.
I am like that.
You're a psycho. I didn't know.
So that's what I'm saying is some people like the dry in some situations. But most situations are 100% moist. And some are half and half. But there's none just for dry.
I would prefer more moist than too dry. For the weather.
But I'm not saying too dry. I'm saying just dry.
But if I had to pick, like, my hands are bleeding because they do.
Or too moist. Like
yeah.
You're wet.
Yeah.
I still agree with you.
Yeah,
maybe
I know.
Some
so the weather, vaginas, and...
what else do we say?
And
cookies.
Food, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with that's it. Alice!
What's better dry?
I got the best thing to do in our stage 3 of this food test.
What?
We put a real chip
on top
in the regular Reese and see if it tasted like the one in there.
Or do we just put a chip on top and then crunch it together?
But we could make it like the actual one on the picture inside.
Yeah, we can try that.
We could do both. We could cut it in half and try one on each half.
Yeah, try to jam some chips in there.
Should we?
Yeah.
Do it. It's getting pretty small, but that's okay because we're to the end.
Oh, you know what? They go in pretty easy. Look at that.
Look at that. I wonder if it's going to taste like the one we just tried.
What flavor are these?
Regular.
Oh, okay. They're from barbecue. Got me a barbecue Reese cup.
Okay, mine's
my favorite. All right, no. Wow. Better.
That was. It reminds me of a chocolate-covered pretzel.
Not as much crunch.
Not as much crunch. But the flavor lasts longer in your mouth.
They didn't put actual chips in there.
I don't think so.
Put some sorcery in there.
I agree.
Doesn't even taste like
false
chips.
advertising.
The real chips don't even, you can't even taste them. And these ones you can. And like, you know, like it's just.
But it does taste different. Like chips, but they're not chips, obviously.
Yeah. They're like faux chips.
I think I just like crunch nougats or something.
Yeah. But you see that? You see the little chip thing there? There's some chips on there.
It looks exactly like real Ruffles.
Yep.
But we're using Miss Vicky's original recipe.
Or do you think
at this moment.
Ruffles are just that?
Alice, I have Ruffles.
Much gooder.
We could try it with Ruffles. These ones are exactly like the photo. Look. That chip right there is the exact same as that chip right there.
All right, cut her in half. Oh yeah, you know what? You can just feel.
The ridges are different.
Do you feel it?
I feel it in my body. I feel it in my bones.
These are hard.
Yeah, they're not as good as for ease of sticking them in the cup.
No, which is weird because. Oh. Yep, that's it. All right.
Crunch makes more sense.
It does.
These are just like too thin. Or too oily or something.
They're like knives. They went in so easily. I thought the bigger ones would have gone in easier.
I agree.
They're not going to break, but that's not the case.
Nope.
They did not want to go in. They're just too big. Like vaginas.
Imagine if we would have thrown those out. Remember this morning? You're like...
Yeah, you were like, throw them out. And I'm like, Brittany, You always do this. You always leave like 3 chips in a bag.
And look at it was just enough for our Reese experiment.
It was.